November election 2 weeks from tomorrow.
And today we're taking a closer look at the race for Encinitas mayor. 4 candidates are running to replace current mayor Catherine Blakespear, who is running for state senate. And one of them is with us, Cindy Cremona, joining us now in studio to talk about the issues and why she is running for Encinitas mayor. Thank you for joining us, first and foremost.
Thank you for having me.
I read that you said that you felt that the current city council is not giving a voice to the constituents, to voters and residents of Encinitas. What did you mean by that?
I mean that Encinitas has a transparency problem, and residents feel disrespected, not heard. Issues come before our council, and often many residents feel that those issues are decided before the council even goes into chambers. So I'd like to give our residents a voice.
So you are not affiliated with a party, but the council is all Democratic. How would you change things? How would you change the way that that's done, for example?
Well, I think that my focus would be more resident focused. My signature issues would be local control. Right now we have a council that is beholden to Sacramento, and residents really love our beautiful city and the climate and culture and the character of Encinitas. And I would like to fight a little bit harder for it. I think we all live there for a reason, and we see it quickly going away.
Well, I know that in some of your current roles that you have, you're a small business owner, but also you're a part of some organizations that advocate for affordable housing. That is a hot topic right now.
Yes.
Encinitas, just one of many cities or towns across San Diego County that are now unaffordable. How would you address this issue if you were in that position of power that you could influence it?
Well, one of the first ways that we can get more affordable housing for any future projects is increasing the number, or excuse me, the percentage of affordable units that are built in any density project or any project coming forward. Right now we're at 15 or 20%. We could move that number as high as 50%, build a lot less housing, and still provide more affordable units.
So you're a small business owner and have been for decades. Tell us how you think that will help you if you become the mayor of Encinitas in doing the job to help the people who are in comparable situations to what you're in.
Well, as an executive recruiter for actually well over 35 years, part of my job is bringing people together, fostering agreement, building teams, building consensus.
And you're running against 3 other opponents. That's not an easy field to run in. How are you trying to break through, and who do you see as your greatest competition?
Well, we've run a really positive campaign. We've taken our messaging right to the residents and made sure that we are available to them. We're answering questions, doing a lot of different events, making sure we're reaching out through social media, email, and working as a no party preference candidate. It's challenging, right, for funding and support. And my greatest opponent would be the incumbent, who is a council member presently in the city.
And really quickly, what distinguishes you from him? What do you think is the biggest difference?
Everything. Probably local control. He's approved every single housing development that's come across his desk, and many residents are very concerned about traffic, the lack of infrastructure that is being built around many projects that have not only been recently approved but are coming up for approval. And there are thousands of units potentially being added to our city. And as my opponent has said, we are 99% built out. So there's a great concern about how we're going to manage all of that future growth.
As we know, politics has gotten pretty divisive, especially in the North County. You could say there's certainly different groups. Politically speaking, you're not affiliated with a party, which hurts probably with not having that backing. But how do you think it helps you? And what do you think that factors in, to your efforts to make change when you're the mayor, if you were able to win this race, as far as not having to be beholden to one side or the other?
Well, first of all, it's a city race, so it should be a nonpartisan race. It's about the residents. This is all this is about for me, is the needs of the residents and understanding, because I'm a resident. I'm just like everyone else. This is why I'm running. That we all feel we need a voice. whether you're on the left or the right or in between or don't care. You need a voice in your government, and you need to be represented. And I hope to be able to do so without the burden of partisanship.
All right. Well, candidate Cindy Cremona for mayor of Encinitas, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy.